Oh, wow, that's cool. Hey, namaskar, everybody. How are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing awesome. I think out there, I think there's maybe some beavers out there playing around. You see them jumping around out there? I can't get out there because of the mud. Like right out in there, you'll see things flipping around. See them? Huh. I don't know if that's beavers or otters out there. That's awesome. Hey, listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. And if you're already a subscriber, it's adventure day. It's hiking day. That's right. It looks like I'm in Florida, right? I love this kind of area, but we are not. Unfortunately, right? But the weather's awesome. I think it's close to 90 today. I wish I could get out there to see what those are. That's awesome. It's either beavers or otters out there. But we are in Mill Creek Park again. That's right, Mill Creek Park again. But why wouldn't we be? This park is awesome. And it's also the biggest metro park in the United States. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be here hiking another trail. Oh, there's a dragonfly. A lot of dragonflies flying around. Hopefully we get to see a lot of nature today. But what was I talking? We're in Youngstown, Ohio at Mill Creek Park. And if you're already a subscriber, you know a lot of my videos are on Mill Creek Park. They're still out there. I think those are otters. Here, the bullfrogs out there too. It's going to be a good day today. It's going to be a really good day today. Like I was going to say, if you're already a subscriber to my channels and you watch my channels, I do a lot of hiking. I love being outdoors. I love nature. And today we are going to hike. Should I dare tell you? 3 trails. I know. You're thinking, I want to go out there and see what those are. Check it out. They're making all kind of noise out there. That's cool. It's so bright out, I can hardly see the back of the GoPro, so I always say I hope it picks it up. And I hope it did. Love nature. Look at the flowers even. It's awesome. But I know what everybody's thinking. Man, when we first watched your channel, you had us hiking 1 trail. And then your last video, we were hiking 2 trails. Now you want to do 3 trails. What's going on? Well, you know what? Look. A heron. A heron is up there. Hopefully we caught that flying too. So we got a heron up there. We got some otters or beavers over there playing. I don't know what's going on over there. Wow. All kind of action. It's an action-packed everyday adventures episode. That's what today is. And I was actually going to do this tomorrow morning, but it's supposed to rain, so I decided to come out today. So far, this is awesome. But yeah, why are we doing 3 trails? It's not really 3 trails. It is, but it isn't. Today I'm doing an out and back trail is what it's gonna be. And there's another fish out there. It's gonna be an out and back trail today, okay? Now what it really is there's more or less we're hiking an area. We'll just say we're gonna hike an area today and not so much trails. There is an east channel island trail, a west channel island trail, which is that area over there, and there's a connector trail to connect those two. What I was going to do for everybody is I was going to walk the east channel trail and I was gonna go down to the connector, kind of do a loop and backtrack that east trail. Then I decided that wouldn't be fair because I would only be walking a little bit of the west channel trail and island trail. So what I'm gonna do is you're going with me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk. Look, there he goes flying. There he goes flying. Oh, that is awesome. That's cool. Wow, hopefully when we get down there we see some more. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna walk the East Channel Island Trail. We're gonna hit the connector and we're gonna go on to the West Channel Island Trail. And I guess our whole goal is to see that platform out there. Oh, it's muddy here. You know what? Maybe I can get out a little further out here. Maybe we can kind of see what's going on out here. It's muddy. Yeah, see all the action out there? But look past all the action. There's another heron. Look, there he is. Oh my God, that's awesome. That is so cool. Wow, the whole beginning of this video is just awesome already. But that little section over there that I'm pointing at straight out from us, that's where we are gonna end up. Okay, that's our goal. But we got to walk the trails and the connector trails to get to that point. And like I said, today is a out and back trail. Okay, we're not making it a loop. So we're gonna hike all the way out there, and I'll probably end my video over there, but then I got to walk all the way back. But I want to show you what this area and what the trail has to offer. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, there's still, I wish I could get over there. Maybe they'll be there when we get back. Huh. But look at that landscape. I gotta know what those are. Man, I wish I was in a kayak. Then we would see. Okay, let me go up here and show you where I park. Now I tell everybody all the time, wherever you start, that's your starting point. So you can start at the beginning and you can start at the end. Wherever you want to start. I'm going to start at this beginning or this end. I'm starting at this starting point, and that's going to be our ending point. Now, let me get out here. There's the East Channel and Island Trail. 1 mile. Not bad. Not bad. Here's the parking lot. It's a little parking lot that's right here. It's not too many. What is it, like eight spots? Let me just go out here so everybody knows. If you know Mill Creek Park, you would know if you were going to go pick daffodils, which you're not supposed to. But this year I haven't seen a sign up. They didn't put a sign this year not to pick the daffodils, but you're not supposed to pick them, so stop it. Daffodil Meadow would be down this road. So, and this is a one-way road coming down here, but this is where I always park. I park here, and this is the wetlands area is what this is. So we'll talk a little bit more about the area and the trails as we walk. I think we should get going. And again, we're in Youngstown, Ohio / Boardman, Ohio, because we're kind of like right on that line. And we are doing the East and West Channel Island Trail with the connector. So we're gonna take a nice hike. It's gonna be nicely paced, and no need to rush because we're on island time. That's right, island time. Okay, So why do they call this place? They're still out there. They're still doing whatever they're doing out there. I wish they would come over here or pop up, and I don't know. They're not fish. Beavers or otters. I don't know. Maybe when we get to the other side, we'll see. But this is the wetlands area, and I'm telling you, this trail, it's awesome. There's a little chipmunk running down there. I seen him. I don't know where he went. I'm sure we'll see some more. And again, if you're new to my channel, I blab a lot, I talk a lot, and I repeat myself a lot. But it seems to be doing good. But why do they call this trail the island trail? Is that a... I think I see a snapping turtle. Oh, wow. There was a snapping turtle way out there. I hope I caught it. His head was out. Ah, man, I wish I would have put my camera on it. He was right out there. Maybe he'll put his head up again. Hold on. See him moving? Man, I wish oh, wow. Yeah, he was huge. That's awesome. That was a big old snapping turtle. I'll have... Hopefully when I go back, I see his head that was popping out of the water. Oh, that would be cool if it did. I'm waiting for him to pop back up. I don't see a shadow anymore. Hopefully his head was, hopefully I caught his head out of the water. Wow, that was great. But this trail here, this is an awesome trail. I mean, check it out. It's green. The only thing I would say is to watch your footing on this trail, because this trail is like this the whole way. It's a lot of roots, it's a lot of stones, easy to trip, and I'm sure I will a few times, probably more than a few times, walking this trail. If you do this trail, you'll probably run into some people. It's not highly trafficked, but a lot of people do know this area and these trails. There's a butterfly flying down the trail. I'm gonna tell you honestly, like I said, I was gonna do this tomorrow morning. I was gonna wake up and do this trail. I'm glad I decided to do it today. I was afraid I wasn't gonna see no wildlife and animals, and so far right out of the gate, man, that makes me want to race BMX saying that. But right out of the gate, beavers or otters, herons, snapping turtle, chipmunk. It's awesome. And just this wilderness is crazy. But where I started, this whole area is the wetland area, okay? And now the area was here, okay? But the lake was not. And that lake that we started at, that is Lake Newport. And that's the largest lake of Mill Creek Park. There's 4 if you include the Lily Pond. There's Lake Glacier, there's Lake Cohasset, and then there's Lake Newport. And again, Lake Newport is the biggest lake of Mill Creek Park. You have to mind me, because, well, you know how my videos go. There's just so much to see, and I get distracted. Now, you're probably gonna hear me, I see a heron up here. You're probably gonna hear me repeat myself in some of my other videos, or from my other videos. That's because I'm covering areas that I've talked about before. So go back and check those videos out. And if you watched them already, go check them out again. I'm gonna show you the heron out here. He's out. He got a fish too. Oh man, he got something. He's out there, right there. He got a fish. You see him? Ah, that was awesome. Wow. Do you hear the background noise here? I hope, I always say this, I hope the GoPro picked it up. Usually it does, but I'm looking, I get excited, and I don't know. There he is out there again. He's right out in through there. Let's see if he catches another fish. He's on the hunt. Oh, does he hear something? Does he see it? Does he see it? Now that's a heron. Now, maybe we will catch up with an egret, which is a heron, but an egret is white. He looks like he's about to get something, doesn't he? There he is. This is some awesome nature. And here comes somebody walking down the trail now. I hope he gets another fish. We've seen him catch one. And I'll get to you, I'll get to why they call this the Island Trail. Yeah, he's just chilling. I'm sure we'll see more, but we did see him eat one. Well, I think we should move on. Like I said, see, you run into people on this trail. It's not like you don't get bombarded with people, but you do run into some people. Yeah, maybe we'll see some more. Maybe we'll see some more along this hike. But I was telling you that was Lake Newport is where we started at, and that was the biggest of the lakes in Mill Creek Park. Now, this lake wasn't always here. The land was here, and we would not have Lake Newport without a woman named Alice Baldwin. Alice Baldwin had a lot of acreage in this area, and she donated 70 acres to Mill Creek Park under the stipulation that a lake would be built on that property or on that land. And this is hard to look at all the scenery and talk at the same time, but we're gonna get through it. So she donated the 70 acres, and Mill Creek Park actually ended up buying more land from Mrs. Baldwin and creating Lake Newport. And if you were to continue going north, there is the Lake Newport Dam, and that it's a 20-foot tall dam, and it's 140-foot wide. And it's a man-made dam, but it's spectacular to look at. It's nice to look at. Summertime, wintertime, fall time, you know, it's still nice. Can you imagine if you were kayaking in through here? Look at that. This is why I wanted to do this in the morning, because I wanted to see if it was supposed to be a little cooler. I wanted to see if the fog would be rolling in, and I kind of wanted to see if we could run into some deer and maybe a bear. Hey, bear's been seen in Mill Creek Park, so don't tell me we wouldn't. But it's working out. It's working out. Plus, it's supposed to storm later tonight and then tomorrow morning. So I figured after work, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna go shower, and I'm gonna take a nice little hike for everybody. This is just an amazing view. A lot of frogs jumping down there. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, Lake Newport, and this is the wetlands area of the southernmost part of it. Now, so we know a little bit of history of how the lake became, you know, why it became. And I will say, Lake Newport, there's a mallard down there. I don't know if you can see it. It is actually kind of far away, so we probably won't be able to see that one. But the view is nice. The view's nice. But Lake Newport's one of those kayaking lakes, I think. Lake Glacier is nice because they have the paddle boats and stuff there. But I've always liked Lake Newport to do that on, and I think the reason is because of the wetland area. You get to see different kind of birds. You get to see a lot of the egrets and a lot of the herons, which are the same, but they hang out in this area. But let's get to why they call this the channel and the island trail. I would say they call it the channel trail because there is the water trails that go through the islands. There are 7 islands in this area, which are man-made. They are man-made. And while they were building the lake, they built the 7 islands. And man, I hope we see a lot more. This is just great. Looking for some mushrooms too. But there is, I'm trying to get the names. I'm trying to get the names right for you. There is Willow Island. There is Astor Island, which is also called Muskrat Island. There is Beaver Island. There's the Lost Island. There's the Circle Island. There is Larch Island. And then the Robert Smith, I think it's Robert K. Smith Island, which actually we will be walking on because that's where we're gonna be. There's a couple squirrels over here. There's a black one and a gray one. See them on a tree? There's the gray squirrel right over there. Gray squirrel and a black squirrel over there. But we will be, see the gray one over there? He's peeking. See him? That's cool. A lot of wildlife on these trails, especially this one. See if I can get a little closer over here. I don't know if we can. And I see some mushrooms over here anyway that I might want to take a picture of. Yep, I think I scared him. Oh, there's the black one up there. He's jumping. Where'd he go? There he is up in a tree. He's jumping from tree to tree over there. Look at these mushrooms. Fungi. Wow. Ooh. Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. But the Robert K. Smith Island, we will get to go on because that's where the boardwalk is. Now, that wasn't always an island. It became an island after they put a boat channel in, and it became disconnected from like the mainland. Boy, look at this area. Wow. Yeah, I don't want to put my face in the camera the whole time. I want to show you all this amazing, amazing nature. Got the tails sticking up. Wow. This reminds me sort of the Everglades. This reminds me of the 6 Mile Slough, which I did, look at that, which I did a video on, and that was in Florida. That's Fort Myers, Florida. The 6 Mile Slough. This is what this reminds me of. But here, the bullfrogs. Not the lawnmower, bullfrog. But yeah, this right here, it would be an island. That would be an island. I'll get to show you some. Some we can't get onto, unless you have a kayak and you're going through the water trails, which that may be another video. Quite possibly it could be. I wouldn't mind doing that. All right. Man, this is great. Wow. This is great. Look at the wall. Look at the wall. Just the color, the air, everything. This is an awesome trail. And I'm sure in the morning or at night or when it's not so hot, to be honest with you, you'd see a lot more wildlife, deer and such, but they're probably laying down right now, you know. Ooh, that looks like fun, huh? What's the chances of us being able to cross that? What do you think? Think we can? I think we can. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can. Because I do not want to fall in that. But it is a lot of mosquitoes in here. Now I wish I knew exactly what islands were what islands. You know, where they actually were. But woo, that was slippery right there. But I told you the names of the islands. Now those first 6 islands, which were all the islands but the Robert K. Smith Island, were named after one of our former, not our, but one of Mill Creek Park's former naturalists, Lindley Vickers. Lindley Vickers. He was a Mill Creek Park naturalist, and had a lot of hikes for kids, and not only kids but adults as well. Man, look at the dragonfly over there. Just looks like we're in a swamp, right? I love it. I love this. This is great. Wow. But that's an island over there as well. And again, I know some of the islands and why they're called what they are called. Let me get across this. It's not slippery. It's not slippery, but it's I don't want to fall either into that. We don't want to fall in that, do we? Nope. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we crossed over to some island, whatever that island would be. Well, no, that wouldn't be the island. The island's over there. But we'll talk about the islands. If I start sneezing, don't pay no attention. The pollen is really kicking up right now. Look at this trail though. Amazing trail, amazing. Hey, here's some ducks over here. Down right in there. See them? There's two of them right down in there. See if I can get a little closer for you. Yeah, they're skedaddling. There they are. I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty hot out here today. I think it's close to 90. So what a day to hike after work. That being said, if you are hiking in this kind of weather, and we're at least doing 2 miles, I know that, bring water. That's mandatory. That's a mandatory must. And I'm not just talking about a water bottle or one, you know, one water jug. Bring a few waters. Bring some Gatorade. Keep hydrated. Cool little waterway right here. When it rains, water would come down from there and go down. Yeah, this you're gonna like this trail. You need to, you know, instead of virtually watching me, which I'm glad you are, no doubt. Look at this. But I think you need to do this in person and experience this. But we were talking about the islands. So what did I say first? Willow Island. Willow Island. I don't know which way I should I go this way because that goes to the trees, or do I go this way because that has the water? I think I'm prone to this way. We'll switch it up if need be. But Willow Island, again, 7 islands in this area, and that's why they call it the Channel and Island Trail. And there's the water. Willow Island. Now Willow Island, they planted Willow Island with flowers and everything before this was actually a lake. Let me show you something too, okay? Now, there's the lake, okay? There's where we just came from. There's where we're going. But this is a really nice picnic spot. Now you'll find people picnicking here, okay? But if you get here at the right time, you can come down here with your lunch or your romantic brunch, whatever. There's another picnic table over there. There's a picnic table over here. You can park right up along the street. That is a one-way street up there. But you can picnic here and maybe take a little walk around the trail. You don't have to do the whole trail, obviously, if you're, you know, eating and stuff, but nice little area. Got the vines. But yeah, I was talking about Willow Island, and Willow Island, they there's some shelf fungi up there. Willow Island, they actually planted before the lake was filled. So a lot of the flowers that they planted on the outskirts of the island, when the lake was filling up, the island started sinking, water getting higher, whatever, and a lot of those flowers were lost due to that. Now, then there's Astor Island. And when we get to the end, I will show you Willow Island, because I do know which one is Willow Island. I do know which one is Robert K. Smith Island. I know where the islands sit, but it's hard to see through here. I can't point and be like, that's this island, that's this island. But I try to get an aerial view of it if I can. if I can. Look at all the lichen. That's a big tree. Look at this. You want some energy, sit next to that one. Oh yeah. Wow. See, there's that picnic grove again over there. And I do see, because I drive this road a lot, I see a lot of deer back in through here in the mornings and the evenings. So yeah, good time, good times. So we know about Willow Island. Now what would be the next island? That'd be Astor Island, also called Muskrat Island. Now it was called Astor Island because they planted nothing but aster trees on that island, which isn't really a tree. It's a tree, but it's not really a tree. They grow anywhere from like a foot to 6 foot, and I don't see any, but they're those, they have like a yellow center and purple petals. That's what an aster tree is. And like I said, they could be a foot, they could be 6 foot. This is the kind of stuff I like, man. This is, I just want a kayak in here. Now see, I don't know what I'm looking at the trees. I wanted to say this would have been Larch Island, but it doesn't look like larch on there. But we're talking when these islands were built, you know, that was a long time ago, so it probably looked a little different. But we're not talking about Larch Island right now. We're talking about Astor Island, and which is also known as Muskrat Island. Now muskrats are, I want to say they look like a beaver, maybe a little smaller, or a rat, you know, pick one. But they're a medium-sized animal. But they were, the island, Astor Island, the muskrats were eating all the asters. And I think they said in one year, during the winter at one time, they trapped about 200 muskrats. Now I would think that there's a cardinal flying. Now I would think that they did that humanely. Now we are talking back in the past, so they did things a little differently back then, but we are also talking about Mill Creek Park, and being that they had a naturalist here and everything, I think they would have done that humanely. But yeah, that's why the nickname is Muskrat Island for Astor Island. See what I'm talking about? This trail with the rocks, the roots, especially if you're with somebody else and you're talking and you're looking and what have you, easy to trip, easy to lose your footing. Now what island are we on? Beaver Island. That's the next one. That's island number 3, Beaver Island. This area up here I always like. I find this kind of neat. I'll tell you about Beaver Island here in a minute. I want to show you this layout of this. Check this out. You go through like the forest and the woods, and you come out and you got this, which I think is kind of cool. It looks cool, all the towers. And I will give you a heads up, if anybody's into geocaching, might want to check out this area. Now, I think a few years ago, you wouldn't have probably wanted to touch the geocache because there was a hornet's nest by it. But, hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. But somewhere in this vicinity, is a geocache if you're into that. Yeah, look, see? That whole area. Got a jogger up there. I love it. I love that. Okay. This might work out good with all my blabbing. I'll finish the trail. There's a squirrel. See him jumping? Ah, that's cool. That's cool. I can guarantee we're not going to see deer today. I can just guarantee that of how hot it is today. But seems we're still seeing some wildlife. Okay. Now I'm going to get to Beaver Island here in a minute, but remember I was telling you that I was going to do a loop trail and not the out and back trail. This would be like kind of the beginning of the loop. It's not the connector yet, okay? Because we're still going to go straight. But that's not the connector. But if we kept, which we are, but you walk straight, and we're going to keep going down. We would have went around, and there's some joggers over there. We would have came and crossed this bridge and backtrack this way. And like I said, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But I'm also you know what, let me show you this bridge now, because I don't think I'm gonna come this way, this far down on our way back. So I'm gonna show you now. But this is a cool bridge in there. Look at that. It's just nice and scenic, right? Nice and scenic. And I'll show you, especially the sounds. Oh, there's some ducks down there swimming. Okay, and I'm kind of short, so I can't look over that. I have to show you through through the fencing. There's the other side. All right. Nice view though. Wow, that's awesome. All right, that was a cool little view of the bridge, right? Now, you can also go this way and go up to the main road. If you wanted to make a loop, you would do this and make a left at the main road and go back to where you parked. Again, we're not doing that. I'm walking the complete trails today. So let's keep going. So we were talking about Beaver Island. Look at that old stump right there. Wow. So Beaver Island, see, I get, look at this tree. Look at this tree. I get sidetracked. Wow. Well, Beaver Island got its name. I mean, you could probably guess. Beavers were building like bank, I wouldn't say dams, but they were building bank structures along the island. And that's how that island became Beaver Island. So that was number 3. Now what do we have? We have the Lost Island, right? Yeah, the Lost Island. Now, plain and simple, which is a cool story, but surveyors did not put Lost Island on any of the maps of Mill Creek Park. They just omitted it. I see some ducks over here. But yeah, they omitted any information about Lost Island on any of the maps. So, what kind of dates we got here? Any kind of dates? Mark loves Kim. We know that. I don't like carvings on trees. On rocks and stuff, I don't mind so much. I just don't like when people carve on trees. So yeah, Lost Island was number 4. That means we are at Circle Island, which, again, it's hard to tell from these trails because of the growth. But Circle Island is the most southern island in this area, and it's called Circle Island because it's in the shape of a circle. So there's that. Ah, man, nice little view right there through the trees. Gets a little noisy because we are coming up on Shields Road. Again, watch the roots, watch your footing, and I think you'll be okay. All right. So what island are we on now? We talked about Circle Island. That leads us to number 6, which would be Larch Island. Larch Island is called Larch Island because they planted a bunch of European larch on that island. Now, again, when I was looking, that island I thought that could have been Larch Island. It just didn't look like it to me, because the larch kind of almost looks like a pine tree, an evergreen is what it looks like. A nice cool little waterfall. Look at that. Don't pay no attention to the dang bottle, but yeah, there we go. Okay, we have one island to go to talk about, but we just did a mile because this is the end of East Channel Island Trail. Okay, now this one-way road is East Newport Drive, so that's the road that you want to look for if you want to follow the way I am walking this trail today, or hiking this trail today. Look at that. So we finished the East Channel and Island Trail. Now we're on the connector. And that's also Mill Creek Park over on that side. I don't really go over there much. That's the golf course area, and the hike and bike trail. That right there is the drive that goes to the parking lot of the hike and bike trail, which I have rode that. I put a lot of miles in on that trail. Yeah, we're on Shields Road right now. So once you get off that trail, whichever one, if you did the West Trail or if you did the East Trail, whichever one you do, you're gonna have to take Shields Road as a connector point to get to the other one. Here it is. Again, you know, I'm short, so I can't see over this, so I'm gonna have to show you through the fencing. Okay, we'll be off the main road in a little bit here. Just around that corner up there is where we turn into another trail, and then we'll be back in the Green Cathedral again. Not bad though, right? Not bad. Wait till you see the wetlands, the actual wetland trail on Robert K. Smith Island, which is the next island. I think I already mentioned about the island, but I'm gonna have to mention it again because I was going through the islands. But that's gonna be kind of like a bonus, because that's a trail on its own. But I'll go down there and we'll walk it, because you never know what we're gonna see. So here we are here, the West Channel in Islands Trail. Okay, we're back on the trail. Now that whole kind of connector area here is called the Witch's Broom Trail, which really isn't a trail, it's more of a connector, you know. But that's what I mean. This trail is an out and back trail. If you want to do this area, it's an out and back trail. It's not a loop. You can make it into a loop, which we do from time to time on my channel. You know that. Look at that. There's a turtle. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. I'm going to be quiet as I can. There's a turtle out there. Right out in there. On that one little log all by itself out there. There's a turtle just sunbathing. So yeah, that wetlands area, it's kind of newer. I told you Robert K. Smith Island wasn't an island until they started making a boat channel, and then it became separated. That is also called Picnic Island, and it's a pretty big space, and it is nice for picnicking. Although I always tell people, don't feed wildlife, don't feed bread to ducks and all that, because you have to watch out. Well, the geese, really, you have to watch out for goose poop. It's just everywhere, and I mean they're gonna poop anyway, but it doesn't help. Oh, this is muddy. Gotta watch the mud. But yeah, you don't want to make more poop than necessary. should we say. I wish I could find some asters to show you what the asters look like. It's warm everybody. But yeah, Robert K. Smith Island was the very last island, and it was not named by Lindley Vickers. And I'll show you the memorial rock for it, and also the memorial rock for Alice Baldwin. There's both memorial rocks over in that area. Bees. I don't like bees. Oh, I love bees. I just don't like to get stung by bees. We're making good time. We're making really good time. Something's over in there. I don't know what it is. Probably a chipmunk or two. All right, here's some stone steps. Like I said, this is kind of part of the Witch's Broom connector. And we're not really on the road, but we are. At least we're not walking actually on the road, but we're just gonna make a turn right in here and we're back on the trail. Now I think the reason they call it the Witch's Broom Trail, if you look in a book and you follow the way the trail looks, it looks like a jaggedy end of the broomstick. So I believe that's why they call it the Witch's Broom Trail. Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy this trail though. I keep on hearing things, but like they have to be chipmunks or squirrels. And I can tell it's really, look at the flowers. Look how cool that is. You got the green, and then you got all the little pops of color. Ooh, that wind feels good. I can feel the wind blowing through my hair. Hold on. Oh, I lost that a while ago. Never mind. But I can feel the wind. I can feel the wind. All right. Oh, look at that area. Wow. Now it did rain. It did rain for a little while the past couple days, so it is kind of muddy in these areas. You know, obviously, you know, the sun doesn't come through as much. Woodpecker's been having fun on that one, huh? There's a bee. He's up there flying around. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, look at these steps. That's neat. Now, when you get to here, I'm gonna take this way. I think that just goes down towards the water, I believe. So stay to the left. And there, if you look through it, there's that bridge that we walked into the middle of and I showed you. So yeah, a little bit of history about the area. Got to learn a little bit about Alice Baldwin, about Lake Newport. We got to get some information about the 7 islands. Now, that's just the islands in this area, okay? Now, if you go to Lake Glacier or you go to Lake Cohasset, there's islands. There's the bridge. There's islands in those as well. Not like here, though. These were man-made islands. 6 of them originally in Robert K. Smith Island was kind of by accident. So, but it's an island now. Look at that. That's almost creepy looking. If you were walking through here at night, it'd make you wanna. Oh man. You know what? I haven't even really. I'm telling you guys to look down when you're walking trails. There's a squirrel up there. I'm telling you guys to look down while you're walking, and I don't know when the last time I looked down was. Surprised I haven't fell yet. And here's the area with the towers. It's a red-winged blackbird that just flew over there. There's something in there somewhere. It's warm. It is warm. But I'm loving it. I'm telling you, you will not hear me complain. I just say it's warm because it's warm. But yeah, you won't hear me complain. There was a chipmunk right in the middle of the trail. Darn it. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Maybe he didn't go too far. There's another mallard flying. Or duck. He went back in there. He was, I hear him. He went down. I heard him. He was right in the middle. He was right in the middle of the trail. Ooh, that's spooky. They're spying on me. Look, chipmunk. Look at him. You see him? He's up there. Ah, that was cool. That was neat. I think that's what you're a lot of squirrels, a lot of chipmunks. And I'm telling you, every time I do a video, I'm like, there's gonna be a lot of cardinals. There's gonna be a lot of cardinals. I walked this trail with my daughter last week, and I just, cardinals galore. Cardinals galore. And then today, well, we've seen one cardinal. One cardinal. But I'm happy with what we saw. For as hot as it is today, and we've seen quite a bit. We've seen quite a bit. Yeah, look at that view. I love that way that looks. Another squirrel over there on that tree. Keep watching that tree. You see him? There he goes. Now he's on that log over there. Yep. All right. He's gone. You know, another funny story, which I think it's funny because I grew up around this area. And now I told you this lake wasn't always, Lake Newport wasn't always there, but the land was. Okay, and I told you we're like on the Youngstown Boardman area. Oh man, I just almost pulled my back slipping on that. Woo boy, wow. Have to stretch that out later, man. There's a black squirrel right there. See him? There's two. I think there's two of them. Yeah, right there. But yeah, this area was always here. Now, back in history, the old frontiers, as they say, they would pass up the Boardman area for areas like Canfield and Poland, because this whole area of Boardman, it used to be called the Great Swamp. Boardman was actually called the Great Swamp because the whole area would flood. It would all be flooded. Yeah, I'm talking and paying attention. There's so much noise all around me. I want to point this way and that way and this way, but you know, I guess I need like 5 cameras. But yeah, Boardman used to be called the Great Swamp. Here's a nice little footbridge we're crossing. Look at that stump. Old stump. Huh. But yeah, the Great Swamp, and the old settlers, what I say, frontiers, kind of the same thing. The old settlers of this area, they would pass Boardman up, and they would go to Poland, or they would go to Canfield. Now, the reason I find that funny is because, now if you're from the area, you already know. There's a big rivalry. There always was. Not a mean one, but, you know, the people from Canfield think they're better than the people from Boardman or Poland. The people from Boardman, or the people from Poland, think they're better than Boardman, better than Canfield. The people from Boardman think they're better than Canfield. You know, it goes on and on. So, you know, I found that funny when I read that the settlers used to pass Boardman up. So, and I lived in Boardman at one time. You know, is what it is. But I remember when 224, that's the state route. It runs all the way from Canfield to Poland. And I remember way back in the day, you know, what, 86, yeah, even before 86, but you used to be able to drive. Boy, that looks, look at that. Wow, looks like a big old caterpillar, right? Made me itchy. Yeah. There's a duck flying, or a mallard, whatever it is. But I just found it funny. I found it funny that they said that the settlers used to pass Boardman up. But yeah, you used to be able to get from Canfield to Poland. I'm telling you, it was a 2-lane road. There was fields and woods, and you would be able to get down in 10 minutes. Faster than that. This would be great in a kayak, right? Okay, let's continue on. Let's get back on the trail. We don't want to get lost back here. Don't worry, we won't get lost here with me. Did I mention it's hot? Did I mention that? I'm loving it though. See, I love, not to work in it, but I love humid weather. I love hot and humid. Give me hot and humid every day. I like these little kind of areas like this. Yeah, I told you, this is that kind of trail that you can just walk, and literally when I'm walking this, I would never guess that I'm in, you know, Youngstown, you know, Ohio. I feel like I'm in the Allegheny Forest sometimes. I feel like I'm in Florida at other times. Yeah, it's one of those great trails. A lot of color, a lot of green, a lot of color that pops out. I think we are on, oh, look at that. Look at that hole up there. How about, wouldn't that be a cool Halloween tree if you came here and you put some like googly eyes right above that? That's an idea. That is an idea. Yeah, I think we're coming up to, we should be close to the end of the West Channel Trail. And I told you I will, well, it looks like we got to do some climbing up here. I told you I will walk the actual Wetlands trail. We'll walk out onto the woods, onto the planks, and we'll see what we can see. And again, that's a bonus. It'll be a bonus today because that's a completely different trail all by itself. All right, so we gotta do a little work climbing up here. Yep, here we are. Still got a little walking to do down this way, but the Lake Newport wetland sign is right there. That got me out of breath. I guess it doesn't help that I went to work today on my day off. You're welcome. Very nice view. Wetlands are kind of like one of my favorite areas no matter where I am. All right, and this sign up here, I'm gonna turn it around when I get up here. It should say West Channel and Island Trail, so 0.7 miles. We did 1.7 miles plus whatever we, the connector was, plus what we're doing. It's another 2 mile hiking day today. But here's the actual wetlands parking lot. Now, I told you this was a out and back trail. You can make it a loop, but we just did the East Channel Island Trail, the connector, and the West Channel Island Trail. So we completed those trails. We're done. Now, what I would do if I were you, okay, if you have 2 cars, what I would do is get your boyfriend, girlfriend, mom, dad, whoever you're hiking with, okay? Have them drive one car, you drive another car. I like this because they have bird houses. Of course, they have the squirrel, what do you call, detours or, deterrents. But one person leave their car at one trailhead, and another one leave their car at the other trailhead. That way when you walk, you're done. You can drive back. You don't have to walk all that way back. Okay? Now, so that was a fun trail. That was it. We got a little history lesson in that, and I know everybody likes those little history lessons while we walk and hike. So I'm glad I could do that for you if you never got to, especially if you never got to walk that trail. Okay? Now we're gonna walk to Robert K. Smith Island, and we'll walk the planks over there. But I was telling you about Alice Baldwin. Here's her memorial stone. Okay, land for Lake Newport donated by Alice Baldwin Lewis, and she left it in memory of her father and her great-great aunt. So there's the Alice Baldwin memorial stone. And what was I telling everybody? Keep our wildlife wild, do not feed. Because there's poop everywhere, and we don't need more poop than what there already is. Definitely not. Man, this looks like a nice shady spot under this tree. Hold on a minute, everybody. Whew, that feels good. Wow. Okay. Onto the boardwalk. And that's what this is right here. The Albert E. Davies Wetland Trail. Here's Smith Island. This is what we're gonna go on. Oh, they were fighting over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sounds like a scuffle. Yeah, look at him. He has his head down over there. They don't like that gang. No. But you can't really tell the islands on here because they don't have them exactly how they're shown. But let's keep walking, and I'll take you out where I promised to take you out to. Right here, Robert K. Smith Island Memorial Rock. Now, it's not actually on the island. We have to cross that bridge to get on the island, but there's his dedication monument stone. A little bit of lichen on that tree. I hear a red-winged blackbird singing. And there he goes. Boy, is that awesome, huh? Somebody lost a bobber. Now, if anybody was paying attention to what I was saying earlier, what did I say that Robert K. Smith Island was also known as? Yep, you got it. Picnic Island. This is why. It's a nice space to have a picnic at. Picnic Island. And again, this wasn't always an island. They were making a boat channel through it, and I think it accidentally became disconnected as the story goes. So it became an island, and that's probably why Lindley Vickers did not name this island. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome to kayak down, right? Now this makes me feel like I'm in Florida right here, that area. And then right in this area, I could be just in a normal park in my city, wherever that could be. You know, this is just a nice green space. If you're gonna have a picnic though in this kind of weather, man, get under a tree. Like there's one that has some shade to it. Even that one over there has some shade. But let's see what we can see. And if you didn't know already, we are on the island. That's awesome. So welcome to the island, man. That was my Jamaican. My try it Jamaican. I'm feeling it in my legs. It wasn't a bad hike, not at all. It's actually a really easy hike. It's really an easy hike, but like I said, now that would be a nice spot right here. Look, it's under the shade. In a day like today, it would be nice because it's under the shade. No bikes. Yeah, right. Now, I have done a video on this wetland trail by itself already. It was probably at the beginning of my when I made a YouTube channel, so I don't know if it was any good or if it was junk or whatever, but we're here today. We're gonna walk it again today. But here's where the fun part starts, because no matter how old you are, a kid, an adult, this part is just exciting. I don't know, something about the way it looks and feels. Yeah, this is the cool part, I think. And when it rains, you know, obviously we're in the wetlands, but it gets there's a lot of water in here, more than there is now. You'll see a lot of herons back here. You'll see a lot of egrets back here. You'll find the occasional eagle flying around back here. Birds galore back in here. Again, today might not really be the day to see a whole lot, because it's hot. You know, I don't think that really affects the egrets and the herons or anything like that, but I don't think it's as lively as it could be. And that's why I kind of wanted to do the morning thing, but that wasn't happening because it's supposed to storm. So, but everybody got a nice day in. You couldn't ask for a better day. And even though it's warm, we were in the shade a lot of the time. Now, I don't think I would have loved, like, if the trail was like this, I probably would have not liked it as much. And we might have made it a loop to try to get out of the heat. Oh, look, the babies. Look at. Aw. Look at that, guys. And girls. Look at that. Oh, they're going to the other side. All right. Awesome. We got to see quite a bit. That was cool. That was really cool. I'll try to be a little quiet, so I can pick up some more of the sounds. But you will find a lot of herons. There's an egret out there. See the white bird? Part of the heron family, but it's an egret. And he's fishing too. Hopefully you can see him out there. But when they're white, they're called an egret. So again, we are on Robert K. Smith Island right now. That island out there, there's an island that goes out there, which I know that the one further out is Willow Island. Okay. I had to see where I was. Okay. This one here, hold on, let me show you the scenery. Bunch of ducks out there. See, you can kayak this stuff. You can kayak all this. So if you want, get your kayak. We might do that. We may do that. We may do a water trail video. I have to think about it. As always, you can pause these and read them if you want. But this right here, I want to say that this island itself would have been Beaver Island. And the only reason I say that, this would be Beaver Island, is because I always see the banks with the logs and everything. So there's a fish over there that just popped out. Goose, a geese, a duck. Yeah, they love it back here. Fish. A lot of fish back here. How cool is that view, right? There's the egret. He's walking on land now over there. He's gonna go mess with that duck over there. That's awesome. Before I forget, let me show you something. I want to show you something now that we're here. So yeah, this was the bonus. This was the bonus. Now we started roughly, there's a red wing just flying through there. So we started about an hour and a half ago. So, you hear that? That's great. Where is he? I don't know where he is. That would be a red wing though. I don't know where he went. Now, you see over there? Straight out over there. What's flying? Is that an eagle? There's your eagle, everybody. There's an eagle. Can't ask for anything more than that. Look at that. Wow. Wonder if he's looking for food, a fish. That'd be cool if he dived down. Let's go over here. Let's go over here for a minute. Now I'm getting excited. Oh man, that'd be cool if he would come down and get something. I know you probably don't want to hear me talking anymore. You're like, oh my God, is your video almost done, Jim? But we got an eagle, guys and girls. What was that? Something over there. There's a fish. Something jumped out of there. So the end of the video, and we got an eagle. Yeah, I was hoping he was trying to spot something in the water and just swoop down and get it. Man, that would be great. But I can't ask for that kind of luck, as awesome as that would be. He's going way down there now. Yep, he's down there. He's flying around. Can't ask for more than that. End of the video. Seen an eagle. I told you. I told you. So, I was about to say, there's that egret again over there. There's some fish in the water over there. There's some ducks over there. But right over there, there's a bench on that land over there. That is where we started this adventure at. Right over there. And like I said, man, I really want to just like walk through that water and go back to where I parked. But that's why I say, if you're with somebody and you want to hike this, somebody park on one side, somebody park on the other side. When you're done, hop in the car and go get the other car and enjoy your drive back, you know, home, and talk about everything that you've seen on this trail. But I think this is where I'm gonna leave everybody off at. I'm not gonna film going back. Of course, I would like to get over there and see that egret again. He's cool. Yeah, he's just fishing. I seen him. He's probably here all the time, because every time I'm here, I see him or her, whatever the case may be. But yep, this is where I'm gonna leave everybody at. I want to thank everybody for coming with me on this hike today. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon. That way when I post a new video, you'll know about it. And then you can get all excited, sit down, and enjoy a nice hike. because mainly that's what my videos are about. I do a lot of hiking. I cover some local history, and I throw in a little bit of urbex from time to time, because I do travel a lot. I do get around and like to go see things, and I want to take that and share with everybody. That's pretty much why I started this channel in the first place. So until I see you on that next trail, wherever that trail may be, Fair Malak.